It was settled back in 1695, named after the first Duke of Marlborough. The town of Upper Marlborough is one of the oldest surviving Southern Maryland towns, dating back to colonial times. Now, in the heart of this historic town sits Main Street, which was and still is the home of the Prince George's County Courthouse. But nestled right next door is a restaurant that has been part of the town's evolution in history.
For me, when I heard that, the first black judge couldn't come through the front door here was mind-boggling. And just think, sometime later, a brother's been here almost 20 years beside the courthouse. I think that goes to legacy and the ability to sell and say, hey, I'm gonna do it my way and persevere, not take no for an answer.
And with that determination, owner and executive chef Donnell Long opened up Olde Towne Inn, better known in the community as OTI.
Well, what started me on my journey to start Olde Towne Inn is I was in the Boulevard, I had a restaurant in the Boulevard. One of the lawyers in the area told me about this particular location. At the time I was working on a spot in New Carrollton. I really wasn't interested. The deal fell through in New Carrollton. I came back that day as almost fate had it. They got evicted that very day that I called and inquired about it. Raised the money, and it was just a perfect situation.
Like many restaurateurs, his beginnings started at the ground level, grinding and building his culinary skills.
Well, I got an associate's degree from Washington Culinary School, so that's my background. I went to in DuPont Circle. And then you just do your dues from restaurant to restaurant, working your way up through the ranks, getting, promoted, from line cook, sous chef, to chef, kitchen manager, executive chef. So you just put your dues in from going from restaurant to restaurant.
Now the kitchen stays busy with a menu full of soulful and seafood dishes.
Some of Olde Towne Inn's signature dishes would be our stuffed salmon. Everyone comes and raves about that. Our seafood fettuccine. I have dozens of staff members who've gone on to other restaurants, and they say, Donnell, your food is incredible, because they get to see the rest of the industry. That's what drives us. What drives me when I said I'm put this together is to sell and make it a top-notch destination off the beaten path, but well worth the drive. What I love the most about cooking is the response. I believe that a great meal can bring people together.
And it's that response that has kept the doors open for 20 years, weathering some of the toughest of times.
How we survived the pandemic, the business owners in the area came out every day. Even when it was just doing the to-go orders, they came every day. Then what we also did, we started cooking out front. We started grilling. I put a grill out front and smoked up the whole neighborhood. They tried to drive by. It didn't work out too well. They quickly turned around because it was smelling good up in Upper Marlborough.
Olde Towne Inn, where everyone meets.